So Dawn's the mother. Edith is the character. Milton and Lewis are brothers. Sam's the grandfather. Edie is the great grandmother, as is Sven is the great grandfather, I guess. Who's the grandma? Who is Dawn's mother? Let's just keep going. Kay. Who's Kay? Have we met Kay yet? Do we know who Kay is? Where's Kay? Oh, there's Kay. Okay, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, okay. I was looking at all the blue. Right, got ya. Oh, door through there. Let's have a little bit of a
Instead of
sneak
hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I could see why they thought there was a curse. I mean, how all this entire family has just... Oh, there's Kay. Kay's box of Kay's stuff. Meal ready to eat. So many secret passages.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Makes sense. Gregory now. Gregory, Dawn, and Gus. Oh, what a scumbag! The real Dad beard with the 8 months in a row, 4 months to go. Funny how times fly. I know, it's crazy, isn't it, how time flies. 4 months to go indeed until those 12 months. That golden Snoopy. Thank you, man. Sam Finch divorce contract from Kay Carlisle.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
This is amazing having this story told this way. Oh, we're a baby now.
Things the rest of us don't.
Wee. Wee.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, I can control the frog.
Right now.
And the duck follows.
I wonder what he saw.
Wee. Yay!
What his world was like.
Oh.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Oh wow, that's a big old jump. Oh, I got stuck.
It sure made him happy.
What does that say? Can't work out what that says. Oh, the ducks. What are the ducks doing now? What are you doing, ducks? There we go. Oh. Mother's having some issues. She's shouting on the phone. Whee! Oh, there we go. I'm Broughy 1322, and in this episode we'll see the fastest bath toys around a track, around a bath even. Damn it! I'm not having a good time with this.
I know
Yay.
how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. Can I just not?
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh, this is fucking dark.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Jesus. This is dark. This is heavy. 1 year old. Close the damn book. Close the book!
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh, Dawn was her mum, okay. And these are the two brothers that she lost. Got ya.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Whee! Whee! Whoops.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
The different gameplay elements in this game is incredible, and how it tells
I
the
tried to
story.
talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You don't need a stepmom. He wasn't happy.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Windy.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Good job, Dad. Good parenting.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
13.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So much death, indeed. There's the kite. House rules. Getting darker. Jesus. Raised flag, breakfast, quiet time. Sam was a harsh dad.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
The parents aren't very good. Kind of reminds me of RDT and his kids from the podcast. BK Moto with 100 bits. Oh yeah, I did miss that 10 minutes ago. And that's G Fred Karma. First the airport jumps of the swing, then comes the trip, and now then comes the no parachute on the parachute line. What's next? The DNF. Seems like it, BK Mortal. Thank you for the bits again.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Fly to India. Everything's just left. It's crazy.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Milton, Lewis,
And to see
Dawn,
kids in the
Edith.
house again.
To be fair, all of them DNF'd so far. I mean, that's
The house
true.
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Mrs. Finch. Our family history, fact or fiction. Taught from Homer.
But it didn't last.
The curse.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Pretty cool castle.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
(1992) to blank. Mother wouldn't accept it, I guess. Where did that speed come from? Excuse me. Sword Hod with the 300 bits, some bits for an amazing looking game. It is pretty incredible, this, actually. Thank you so much, Sword Hod, for the bits. Thank you, man. We should have this. I looked at how long it takes to finish this game, and it should be done before the stream is over.
I think
So-
Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
All in one go. And for those maybe watching this on Broughy's random bits afterwards, there will be the usual 5 parts. This game is pretty incredible, I've got to say. Like, not just the story and everything, but the gameplay elements. It is beautiful. Like, it's just, it's very, very good.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I always thought these were really cool. Actually.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
That was different. That was like his goodbye story. You You can actually stop the animation for this. It is actually a bunch of drawn pages. Oh, really? That's incredible attention to detail. Like, that was Milton's way of writing the messages that we've seen previously. It's like
Mom
he went
spent
through a
months searching
door.
for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Ah, okay. So she got totally paranoid. No surprise. He just went in a door and didn't come. Wait, this is the door? This is the door that he went through? Where did you go, Milton?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
She thought there was some sort of cursed, horrible thing in the house. I guess that's why she sealed all the doors. Milton knew where he was going though, didn't he? Milton was the one who was all over the place in the secret passages. He knew where he was going. I wonder where he went. Him and... Unless we take Barbara's like for face value and it really was the boyfriend, then his and Barbara are kind of the two.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Unsure ones. Lewis? Why would Lewis blame himself?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Giant Sparrow's other game, The Unfinished Swan, is based in a painted black and white world. So I'm assuming Milton is the main character from that. Okay, interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. But how does that work? Like, what actually happened to him in this story? Guess it doesn't really matter, he's gone.